You know what? I guess I wasn't ready. Good morning,
Oh,
everybody. While I look for our intro.
Oh
hi.
shit!
Good
Hey,
morning.
see, hey,
Hi.
look
We're
at see
we're
Eddie
here.
screwed us all up.
Yeah, we're here with no music. All
There we
right.
go.
Greetings, Mark Thompson here, formerly of Mark and Brian. You're listening to the M25 show, which kind of sucks. Mine are good. Mark and Linda, Daddy versus Daughters. But since you're listening anyway, here it is, the M25 show.
All right, welcome back to the M25 show. My name's Albert.
I'm
He's
Melissa.
muted.
And I'm Steve.
Go, Eddie.
I don't think he's
I'm
muted.
Eddie.
He's just not talking.
Yeah, there he goes. He's Eddie.
I'm Eddie. What's up?
Hello.
All right.
I thought we were gonna have Eddie and picture only.
Yeah, made it. Yay.
You
So
know
what's
that
up?
we need to start calling him last minute Eddie.
Made it.
Wasn't working, Eddie?
I think kept saying it's unresponsive.
I think it's time for a new Chromebook there, Eddie. Yeah, he's lagging too. So
Mm-hmm. He's pixelated and frozen.
Steve's frozen, huh?
No, you are.
I'm not frozen, Eddie. I
He's
think you
just,
are today.
Maybe.
Eddie's frozen, Steve's behind. Alyssa and I are all dressed up
That's
and
what
ready to
Steve-
go.
Really?
All right. We're good.
All right, Steve's
Oh,
got all the housekeeping done.
Yeah. Eddie's still.
And he looks like he's ready to pass out.
He's going like this. That's Eddie.
Eddie's like a robot.
Yeah, he's doing the break dancing from the Olympics.
Yeah, he can beat that Australian chick probably.
On the Olympics.
Right?
I could have beat that girl.
Right? I was like, oh my gosh.
Eddie,
Yep.
people don't know Eddie was a professional break dancer back in the days.
Yep. Call me Mr. Automatic.
Or why? That's your name, dance name?
Because it was automatic. Music
You
came
were
on and I
automatic.
started dancing.
I'm just glad Eddie has a blurry picture because I don't want to be seen showing a certain logo on his shirt.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Eddie didn't have time to get
Just
dressed
got
and
home,
after
so I
work.
didn't have.
Roll
I
your
was just
sleeve up.
Yeah,
Yeah, take off your shirt, Eddie. Do it shirtless.
Oh, woo!
one of those nights. No.
What was it
Well, I
in
get in
You
TV?
might have to
Sweeps.
turn it to a fans only.
It's like sweeps in TV. We gotta show some skin.
Eddie's wearing his shirt, huh?
It's Fortress shirt.
Well, what can I say?
Steve's
I
frozen.
don't
Huh?
say something.
Well,
know.
I want to say this real quick before we continue. Okay, we're supposed to have somebody come on today, but they didn't message back and forth because I told them at the beginning of the week we should run promo posts, right?
Yeah.
And I go, send me something, whatever you want. That way I don't post whatever I want, or whatever we want for them. So, okay, yeah. And I understand they were doing some things. They were busy. So I never got nothing. I messaged all week and nothing. So no promo post or nothing. And then I guess I got one either late last night when I was sleeping, or it was early this morning, saying, hey, asking if it's going to be how long is it going to be, the interview, and is it live stream and stuff like that, right? So I just said, hey, you know what? I haven't even. I go, maybe we should reschedule because we haven't done any promo post, and
Right.
and I haven't he hasn't even responded to that message. So I'm not like ragging on him. I'm just saying that that's what was supposed to happen. That's why I'm a little off because
maybe he's a little busy.
yeah, I get it. Yeah, that's why I said maybe we should reschedule because I didn't even hear from them. It was supposed to be two people, movie people. Come on.
Oh, okay.
They were on a long time ago, and so they know us. But I don't know. Maybe they just were that busy. But he remembered the show. He texted me last night or early this morning and said, "Hey, is it a live stream?" So that's how that happened. So as long, I guess I couldn't have said nothing and nobody would have known the difference. But I knew.
Right.
And Eddie needed to know.
I really know.
Eddie,
Inquiring minds want to
Eddie.
know.
Yeah, look at Eddie's face. That's a man who's curious.
Inquiring minds want to know.
I don't know, Eddie. You're not a curious guy, are you?
It depends on what it is.
Alyssa, what do you
Depends.
look at Eddie and what do you think he would be curious about?
I don't know how things work.
Alberto?
Why
He's
people aren't here.
Curious about the mysteries
Sometimes.
of life.
Mm. And well, I guess Eddie's here. You get you
take things
can you
apart
answer?
just
Just
take
to not
things
be able to
apart,
put them
just-
back together.
see how they work.
Were you that kind of
Yeah.
kid, Eddie? You get something, you get a new remote control car and you open it up, see how it works.
Yep.
And you can't
It's brand
And
new
then-
and he opens
Take
it up, breaks
take it
it.
apart, put it back together.
can't-
Yeah.
you can't put it back together. He completely destroys it. Doesn't work
Yeah.
anymore.
Yep.
Puts
Have
it back
parts
together
left
with
over.
extra parts.
Well, anyway, Eddie, I don't know. I guess
Yeah.
you're just you. I'm gonna you know what I should have done and I was thinking I was gonna do and I forgot. I was gonna have Alberto send Alyssa the any kind of wording for our commercial. So you could do commercial so we can run, different people running the commercial instead of the same person all the time, or two people. And I forgot.
Mm,
So hopefully you can maybe send it to Alyssa and Eddie. And I'm not saying Eddie will do anything, but maybe he'll read it a couple times and he can do it.
It still
Commercial.
sound like a hostage video.
Eddie's good at visual. He's good at the visual thing, holding
Send me
it
the
out.
script.
Yeah, but
Eddie's like the old the lady with the product, holding it up. Look, we're gonna
Vanna
see
White. Oh, there you go.
it. Was it? He would have been a great Price is Right
go, Steve.
showgirl.
Mm-hmm.
so does that hemp? What is? I know what it smells like.
But
But what is? It doesn't smell like weed, right?
No. What does it smell like, Eddie?
I think isn't it weed? Pineapple.
But what does it
It's-
smell like?
It's a cannabis. Eddie, you have the
No,
bottle
it's
with you.
pineapple. It smells like pineapple. It smells like pineapple.
Pineapple
Is
hemp.
that the flavor? Or is that the scent? The
I thought it was
flavor,
hemp.
you eat it.
Yes, pineapple. It is hemp pineapple express lotion
Hold
Oh,
up
okay.
the cover again.
infused with real hemp seed oil. Infused
Let
with
me
hemp
see.
seed oil. See
Oh,
it?
so it's got hemp and
Can you see it?
pineapple.
Oh, okay, yeah. Hemp
Yeah, it
pineapple
says-
express lotion.
Infused with real hemp
Natural
seed oil.
wonders.
I do have a question, Eddie, because Eddie's tried a few. You
Hemp
tried
seed
that
oil.
that hard one, right? The body wash that had the
Yes.
what's it,
Like
raw
the grainy
raw?
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. What was it
Raw
called?
sugar.
Like skull-
Was raw
What's it?
sugar? Turmeric and
Yeah,
raw
raw
sugar.
sugar.
Was it good?
Turmeric.
It didn't hurt. And
It
it
is
was
good.
all right.
Nope.
Okay, I was fine. I
Look
saw
good.
that.
It's good.
I just asking. Just asking. Melissa, I know you use the
Yes.
rose lotion, right?
Yeah.
Does it smell really
Yeah.
good?
It smells like roses, and then the scent lasts a while, and your hands are nice and smooth. So I mean, I have it at work because that's
Yep.
where I spend most of my life. You know. So
Okay,
I mean,
I'm
I put it everywhere. Sometimes I forget to, I go to work there. Oh gosh, I didn't put lotion on my legs. So there it is. My hands all the time. I wash my hands all the time. So
in a minute we're going to tell you what we're talking about, and we're all talking about this stuff, but we haven't even said the
I
product.
mentioned it, but I don't know if
What?
anybody heard me.
Oh, did you go ahead?
Wonderful
Melissa?
product. I said Natural Wonders.
Oh God, that's a beautiful commercial.
Yes, everybody.
No,
Here's
you know
my
what?
sexy voice.
I
And
actually
you can
Oh.
rub all the lotion all over your body, and it just feels so good, and you smell wonderful.
let's just put that on audio. I texted this yesterday, and I was asking about that rose. Was it yesterday when I was running around looking for?
Yeah, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday, because then you found the other stuff.
the dog shampoo.
Mm-hmm.
But
Texted me.
I
Yeah, he was
texted
texting
Eddie.
me.
I text you both, and you both gave me the same stores where, if you needed it right then and there.
Mhm.
And I was thinking, you know what, I'm gonna, because I use that Jergens. I think it's called cherry. Is it cherry almond? Is there a
I
flavor
forgot
called?
what you
Yes.
told me. You told
Yeah,
me
The cherry
something.
almond.
That's what I use, and I was like, you know what, maybe I should use the rose natural wonders.
Yeah,
'cause it's
you'll see a
probably-
difference because with the Jergens, to me, it's watery. It's really watery.
Well, let me tell you what I use it
It's
for.
like oily,
first.
isn't it?
Oh,
No,
it
no.
feels like lotion to me. Was there different differences? So like pomade? There's some like thick pomade or something?
Well, it's because the Natural Wonders one is actually like a thicker, so it's like a
Yeah,
cream.
the other one's
It's like,
kind of
yeah, the other
like
one's like
watery and-
runny
Oh.
and watery.
like
It's more
You can tell the
watery.
difference. You can tell
Okay.
the difference in the quality, I guess you can say. So
Mhm.
yeah, the Natural Wonders one is like creamy.
It's more thicker.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Where so it stays on and lasts longer. Where the Jergens is more like, to me, not to diss Jergens, but it's more watery, so it evaporates more and it doesn't seem like it's
It's not
moisturizing. Mhm.
okay. I need to tell you what I use the Jergens for, and then I got this idea of what if I jump to Natural Wonders is because I put it between my legs,
Oh, boy.
so I smell
Or
good. In case
chafing?
in
Oh.
case I have a romantic encounter, I smell like a,
You want to smell like roses?
Or like a
oh,
cherry.
I smell like a cherry right now. What's the difference?
We're gonna get a letter from Jergens. You know what? You guys are get that show off YouTube and the
I don't know
podcast
why
world.
I started doing that years ago, and I just keep doing it. I don't know why. I just figured, well, I smell fresh down there, and I smell
Mike-
like fruit.
Like
You might get a box of it.
your two little
get a
cherries
box
smell
of
like
it, Steve.
cherries.
What's that?
You might get a box of it delivered to your house from Jergens.
They're gonna
Well,
gonna
I
send you
wanted
a
to
taste.
try the rose because if it's all natural, I'm putting the Jergens and it probably has like perfumes and stuff in it, right? So I've been putting
Alcohol, yeah.
putting that in my crotch for
Dyes.
years. Who knows what's
Mhm.
going through my bloodstream? I figure if I go all natural, I might smell like a different flavor, but
Mhm.
at least it'll be natural.
Yes.
There you go, Natural Wonders. I'm gonna get me some Natural Wonders rose and put it right between my legs.
We're
There
gonna
you
get message
go.
from Natural Wonders. That is not the way our product's meant to be.
Right.
used. We do not endorse the M25 show. Or
Well, what's
Steve in
wrong with
particular.
that? There's lotions out there where people do that to themselves, right? They put it in certain spots so they smell good. Right? Alyssa, don't you have
Yeah.
a product that you've tried? You've like what was that commercial where they say you could put it in all parts of your area or
the
Summer's Eve?
Lumid is a deodorant. Yeah, I
and
I
it
tried
was
that as an actual regular deodorant. And I didn't like it.
no.
No.
But it was, people have thought of it to put different places of your body, right? Where you want to smell good.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I thought of this years ago before Lumen or whatever that's called. I know, Eddie, you don't put anything in your crotch? Polo cologne or
The women
Nope.
prefer Eddie's natural musk.
oh boy.
Mhm. They want that manly scent. They want that manly scent, Steve.
Oh God. I hope you're not running around like Will. That's a
No.
deadly.
Actually,
Right.
we kind of like Steve, last week talking about was it the women at Disneyland? The women like Eddie's after work musk, so that's why Eddie's always late.
Yeah, you know what? I think we talked about that. We asked, like, do women like that? Like, some guys like the smell of a woman's when they've been walking around all day in their undies. Do women like that on a man? If they like their guy a lot?
I'm sure some do.
Really? They have
we,
that.
we,
There's
we
a
got
fetish?
one to ask if she
I know. This is trying
fond
to
of
Sorry.
ignore us. She doesn't have
No.
to answer.
she's trying to find a diplomatic answer.
I used to
Oh,
have
is
an.
everything okay? Is your doctor?
Yeah, just work. But go ahead.
Oh.
Sorry.
Did they want to come on? Are they pissed off because they're not on the air?
No.
Do they want a promo spot?
Right.
Go
I used to have an aunt. I used to have an aunt that used to like bo. Steve, bo turned her on.
Oh,
Her husband.
Oh,
Her husband's bo order. That was attractive to her.
I
I would
wouldn't even
hope
smell that
so.
on a woman. I would
Hmm?
smell her underwear, but I wouldn't smell her armpit. Is that weird or is that?
No,
I don't know.
It's not
Alyssa, I
weird.
mean, the
But
girls have
people
that.
like different smells.
Okay, well, is there
You
women
know?
out there that would like to smell a guy's underwear? I've never really heard of something like that.
Not that I've heard of. I've heard of women liking the smell of, the male's armpits,
Mhm.
but not
Like
My
deodorant
aunt,
pits or like
No.
dirty?
dirty.
Really?
yeah. Like when they
Mhm.
Been
before
working?
they put deodorant on, like they
Oh,
like
the
their
fresh
natural
smell. But
Not
Eddie's
really
grandma liked the
necessarily,
stinky
Yeah.
smell.
fresh. I was gonna say not necessarily fresh because like sometimes you get out of the shower and like if you're being like me, if you're being lazy, you don't put deodorant on right away and you're just like laying around doing nothing because you're not going anywhere. You're not doing. At least you took a shower, and
Mhm.
some women
but
like
you
that
smell-
natural smell.
Yeah, that's fresh smell. You haven't had a chance to get smelly. You right out Eddie. When a woman gets out of a shower, that fresh woman smell.
Mhm. She smells like the
That's a
soap
good.
she
That's a
used.
good smell too.
She
I mean,
smells like
I
the
don't know
soap she
what it's
used.
called. It's just, I guess, being clean.
Natural,
Clean.
yeah. Soap. I don't know.
Wet hair, maybe the wet
Okay.
hair. I don't know.
Soapy.
It's a different smell. Yeah. So, no, I don't know, Alberto. If I don't know. I guess I don't know, Eddie. You have fans that like the smell of you not taking care of your crotch, and it's just out of control smell.
We need a
I
bottle of
don't, think
that
I,
and
I
sell
don't
it.
think I have fans.
You know what?
But
Oh,
no,
Eddie doesn't have fans. Eddie, you have you know what? We don't. You guys don't know this, but I ran across on Facebook a public figure page of Eddie.
The Eddie fan
Ooh.
club.
Yeah, it just says Eddie R. He's got his own fan
Found-
page.
Founder and only member.
Eddie, there's people who know you on the show.
yeah,
But
I'm
there's
sure there
probably
is.
people that see you that don't even know you. You
But
never
I
know.
mean,
I saw
wouldn't-
this.
I wouldn't say
I saw this-
fans.
I saw this meme, Melissa. You might know this. You might kind of relate to this, where it said, you may not know this, but somebody right now is looking at your Facebook or whatever and rubbing one out to you, and you don't even
Ooh.
know it. Well, not you
I've never
personally. Well,
seen
you
that.
probably
Yeah,
know.
but
Well, no, unless probably not even one. I mean, there's the whole group.
Well, no, I was explaining. I saw a meme that somebody posted, and it said that. It said,
I've seen the ones, not that, but I've seen the ones where it's like, someone secretly, like stalking your Facebook page, hating you. But I haven't seen those ones.
Well, it makes sense if somebody likes you. I mean, they're not gonna go, hey, send you a message, hey, I think you're pretty. I'm gonna rub one out to you. Just want to let you know because I'm a gentleman.
Well, that's what Steve
Mhm.
does.
You just do it and look and then move on.
Oh my gosh.
But I don't know if girls do
It'd be
it to
kind of scary
guys.
to have a
I
stalker.
don't think so.
Is that a stalker?
Well,
Eddie,
it
if
depends on
somebody,
how often you do it.
okay, Eddie, how about this? If there was a woman that you didn't know that was watching the show and she saw you and go, hey, that's a good looking man right there. And she watches the
Mhm.
show and would take care of herself every time we come on the show looking at you.
Making screenshots and print them out,
Mhm.
has them all over her wall.
No, just straight, just
Mhm.
masturbating to you. And you find out she's hot as hell.
It's not a
Would you call that a stalking?
stalker though. No,
Well, you just said it was.
No,
I
that's
just
not
said somebody
No,
rubs
that's-
one out to you.
There's a lady,
it's
she's
not
waiting
stalking though.
for Eddie to go full screen so she can rub one out.
Oh, hold on a
I
second.
don't think that's stalking.
There you go, Eddie. Smile for her. Big smile, Eddie. Oh,
I don't
bro.
think,
Whoa, man, that was a squirt right there.
Oh,
I don't
Lord.
think that's stalking.
Looked like she kind of
Look
went
like the
into a place she
emoji.
shouldn't have on Eddie.
She's pounding off the walls as we speak.
Eddie got a surprise finger.
That's not stalking though. If she's doing that, like
Well,
in
what
her
if she does it
privacy,
every
that's not
day?
stalking.
What if she
It's
does
not
it every
stalking.
Thursday? But okay, well, what did I say
Well,
about
When they
that?
come-
You said it was
when they come to
stalking
your
when I
house,
said,
your work.
oh, well, I didn't mention that. I just said there was a meme that said somewhere out there, somebody is looking at your picture, and it might be on Facebook because they don't know you and they just saw a picture of you and go, wow, that's a good looking person. And they're going to
Mhm.
rub one out to you, whether it's a
That's
man,
not-
a woman.
I don't consider
I mean,
that stalking.
a girl for you and then like a guy for Alyssa, et cetera, et cetera. Or who
That's
knows?
not
Maybe
stalking.
there's,
And a guy for Steve.
you never know. Maybe there's guys doing that to guys and girls doing it to Alyssa. Alyssa's probably got a lot of girls doing that to her.
I don't know.
Would you
You
find
know,
that flattering or not? If you had a lot of fans that were women and they just liked the way you looked and just
Yeah,
you never
it's flattering.
do it.
I mean, it's flattering.
Well, there you go.
You
Eddie,
know.
would you be flattered if a guy was rubbing one out to you every week?
No,
You may not like it, but would you be flattered?
no, I would not.
As long as she stays away,
You know what? Maybe you should smile like that. Maybe it'll scare them away.
Yeah.
No, that's not
Everybody
flattering.
screenshot. He looked like the emoji, the one with the teeth just all out.
That's what I was going for.
Oh my gosh. Well, clean
No,
smelling out
I
of the
think stalking
shower.
is different. Stalking is when they come to your your
How did we
home
get
and
to
your work
stalking?
and-
I didn't not talking about
You
stalking.
were the one.
I just said there's people out there that you don't know that rub one out to you. You'll never know who they are, but
I hope.
it happens.
and that's the way I like it.
I hope I never know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just
If
saying
it's happening,
I saw a
happening.
meme and I understand it. I mean,
Yeah.
not saying that you guys have done it. I've never
Oh, I'm
done
sure
it,
there's
but
people out there like that don't even do that. They just start like basically looking at your page all the time, looking at what you post, and it's not just to rub one out. It's just to, I don't know, stalk you. I guess
to see
I
what
have
you're
no
doing?
idea. Yeah, it's like why?
Okay, what if okay, there's people out there that like want to do that, like the stalking where like want to see what you're doing and they just don't
Like
like
maybe
you
you know
really
somebody,
jealous.
yeah, or exactly, they're jealous, or you guys know somebody in common and they want to know about you, or they know your significant other, or maybe even like an ex-girlfriend of who you're with, or ex-boyfriend of who you're with, and it's just you just
Yeah,
want to
there's
know
that too.
what they're doing.
How would you feel if there was somebody doing that just really admired you, just wanted to see what you do in life, and just thought you were just let's say they watch the show and think, oh, she's not only pretty, she's very smart, and I wonder what she does in life, and maybe they not Googled you, but searched you on Facebook or Instagram and just wanted to see what you do in life with no
Yeah.
bad intentions. I mean, there's
Yeah.
people like movie stars that we like that
Oh yeah,
I wonder
we see them all the
how
time.
they live. Yeah,
Yeah,
we Google
people
them,
like
but then
follow them on.
but there's
It's like
also obsession ones too that are not good, right?
yeah, the stalkers.
Yeah, when it gets to a certain point, it's stalking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't even know how the stalking got involved. I don't know.
I don't know. It was
Man.
all that meme. The meme that you mentioned
Yeah,
started
the
it.
meme. I just mentioned a meme, Eddie.
Yep, that's how it started.
That's how,
See what happens.
that's how it starts.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of memes, have you ever seen the meme where the girl sees there's a girl and she's all tied up and like she's got a gag in her mouth and it says it all started by a direct message on Facebook or something like that, or
No.
yeah, it's like it all started by saying hi on Facebook and then
Oh my gosh.
she's all roped like in a
Tied up.
sexual position, like doing wild stuff.
S&M stuff.
Yep, all wild.
Yep, what's happening?
I'm
Curious.
I noticed Eddie. I gotta ask Eddie this question. As we get older, are you? I don't like to ask personal questions, Alberto and Alyssa, but I gotta do it for this topic. Okay,
For this one episode.
just for this
Right.
one episode today. Okay, Eddie, do you find yourself less wild in bed today at the age that you're at? I'm not saying what your age is, but we're older. You know what we used to do when we were younger. Can you still gallop in the bed like a cowboy, or do you just do the love making?
Oh, it's more the love making.
Because when we were younger, we'd try different things and try to hit it
It's
hard,
more-
like we were on a porn TV show. And
It's more
It's more
intimate now.
transactional now.
what's that?
More intimate now.
Because of the age, or
I think so.
if you
More
tried to do
mature.
that, if you tried to do the wild stuff now, do you think you'd be able to have some endurance, or would you get tired pretty quick?
I hurt my back.
Because you think about it, guys.
Yeah.
It takes some
Yeah,
physical activity
it takes a lot.
to do some
Yeah.
stuff.
You're not as flexible no more. It could hurt yourself.
You strain your back.
Right.
To do the-
Throw your back
to do
out.
the-
Get
to
a
do the
cramp in
things
your
you used to
leg.
do. Yeah.
Hold on a second. The younger people listening and watching go, what are they talking about? Oh,
Right.
you'll know someday.
Yeah,
Cramp in your
just wait.
leg. What the heck is that?
A crap,
So
in a
just
crap
wait. Just wait.
midway. Oh,
hmm
Yep.
Gotta get out of the bed and walk it off.
first you try to hide it. So your mate don't know, but then it just hurts too much, and you're like, hold on a second.
You think you can power through, and then nope.
Nope.
Hell no, you can't even power through when you're alone. You think you're gonna be able to power through when
Hold on, honey. I gotta walk it off. You come back.
Yeah.
5 minutes later, she's asleep.
Oh,
To be continued.
That, or you're like, oh,
To
my
be-
knees hurt. I got to switch position. I can't do that. I can't be on my knees this long.
let's just lay on our
To be-
side.
Let's just spoon.
To be continued, right, Steve?
Yeah. Or we're like, we'll do it next week.
Yeah. I was gonna say tomorrow, but next week.
Oh, well, depending on how busy your schedule is. Sometimes
Steve needs more of a recovery time.
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Hey, if you
Everything
think about it,
changes.
when we were younger, we used to be pretty good at it, like
Yeah, in
Oh,
the
yeah.
car, anywhere. You do it anywhere.
thinking about it, yeah. But
Yeah.
that's why youngsters have fun and do all that, do it wild.
But
and-
then too, it's like when you're young, it's like it's all new.
You're curious.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You're
curious and
experimenting.
you're-
Oh, let's try this and let's try that. And let's try this. And then by the time you're our age, you're like, I already know what I want, and I just want, give it to me this way, and that's it. I'm done. Bye.
Been there, done that. Just give it to where I need to go.
Yep.
let's get the job done for both of us. We'll both be happy. Oh my god!
Just-
I remember a
just
long time
get-
ago, I was with somebody. You like Alyssa said, you experiment when you're younger, right?
Mhm.
I used to do that too, and I was with somebody, and I would, I would, I'd watch some porn here and there because I was younger and I was what I did.
Getting
right? So
ideas.
yeah, I get ideas. So
Research.
I would try it on my girlfriend, things I saw, right? And she never said nothing, but one day I put it on while she was there with me, right? I was, oh, this, something we haven't done, And she's watching. She's like, "Oh, that's where you get those
That's where you get
ideas." So I thought that was kind of funny.
How funny.
Too bad you can't actually do the deed.
Well, I tried.
At first she was kind of impressed, but then she saw the video and saw the pro doing it and thought, "Oh fuck,
She's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
that's not supposed to be done."
amateur stuff."
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. You know what? We didn't even use that many bad words, did we?
Today?
Are you guys impressed? Talking about sex and everything, and we did it in
Yeah.
an adult way.
Mainstream way.
Very mature.
We didn't use the P word or the D word. Look at this.
We're mature, Steve.
Eddie's
We're
disappointed.
grown up.
Look at us.
Everything
Eddie
changes.
Eddie's different now. Like the way we were a long time ago, dirty
You're
and
one-
everything. Eddie was all clean. Now we're clean, and Eddie's the one all pissed off because we're not talking dirty.
I'm not pissed off.
And I didn't know Eddie was single again.
Who said that?
I thought you told us last. Didn't you tell us you were back on the market?
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
I don't remember saying it.
Are you? Are you
He's-
taking still?
He's not on the market while he's on the show. After the show, after the lights go out on the show, he's
He's on the
single, ready to
market.
mingle.
He's on the market during the show, and then
Off the market during the show, on the market.
oh, okay. There we go.
No wonder you always wants to cancel the show. He wants to be out and having fun, and right here he has to be all family man.
Oh,
Well, oh no,
I don't
you
know
know
if he's
what? Maybe I had a.
canceled.
I think I had a
It's come up
private
and-
conversation with Eddie. I think that's what it was. We were talking about stuff, and off
Maybe.
the show. Sometimes I'll talk to Alberto, Eddie, or Alyssa, about things in life. Maybe that was a conversation we had, and I'm sorry I brought it up.
You
I forget if it's part of
I
the
don't
show or
remember
if it's private.
you ruined Eddie's life
I
now.
don't remember
sorry,
that
Eddie.
conversation. I
Yeah,
don't remember
I-
that conversation.
His girlfriend's watching. She's all pissed.
Well,
Look,
no, okay. You know what?
Look, he's getting the text right now. After the show's
Oh.
over, we need to talk.
You finally gave her the link
Oh,
to the
boy.
show, and this is what we're talking about.
he finally fessed up. Honey, all those
Right?
things.
We don't talk about anything.
Yeah,
Nothing really. And then this is what she hears.
We just talk about relationship advice and why it's good to have a girlfriend or boyfriend and be faithful and love them to death forever and never think of the other
No, he
sex
bowed,
ever.
he bowed
Never
down.
keep any secrets.
Eddie told his girlfriend,
Forever and
those
ever.
are they're heathens. They think it's okay to cheat on your significant other. Just listen up, honey. Just watch. I always set them straight every show.
Mhm.
When we start, they're all saying, "Oh, we're going to do this and that." Eddie lays down the law. By the end of the show, we're all holy rollers, just like him.
The
Because
first
I
thing
turn them
she
all around.
the first thing she hears when she clicks on today is
Hey,
women like my musky smell down there.
yeah, that's why I'm late to the show. I got a whole line of them.
Oh
I
my
do a
gosh.
couple laughs.
I gotta kick them all out of the house before I start the show. That's why I'm always late. I just told the guys, I have computer problems.
Oh, man.
I did.
See, Eddie, I'm trying to defend you here. It's just too hard. There's too many of them.
Too many. There's only two.
It's only two.
One too many.
One too many. Okay, so Alyssa has got some things going on, Alyssa, and we
There
were
was an
talking
earthquake.
right now.
A little, yeah.
A little
About
baby one.
6 minutes ago. Yeah, I didn't
You
feel
sure it
it.
was an earthquake or Eddie's other half?
No, it was at Lake Elsinore, 3.9.
Eddie was banging the table.
Lake
We're
Elsinore.
messing up his life.
Yeah.
That's where my sister and dad moved.
Oh, yeah. It's a 3.9.
That's
I
not
didn't
too
feel
bad,
it,
is
and we're sitting here. Yeah,
You're probably,
Like Elsinore?
I assume you're closer to that to like Elsinore than us, so I didn't feel nothing.
I didn't
didn't
feel
feel-
nothing either. But my coworker, because we're talking, she's texting me at work, and she's like, "Earthquake," and I'm like, "I didn't feel nothing."
Hmm.
So she
It's
felt
like
it in Anaheim.
There's been quite a
And
few.
it's been a lot lately. But you know what I like is I got this app. It's called My Shake, and it warns you before the actual earthquake starts.
My
So
shake.
the other day I was I was at the store because on my lunch I had gone to the store, and my watch went off, and I went to look at it, and all I read was duck and cover, earthquake coming to LA. And normally it tells you how big it's going to be.
Mhm.
And I didn't get that far. Like, and then it started shaking. I'm like, oh my gosh, is it going to be a big? I started panic because I don't like earthquakes. And I started like almost panicking, like, oh my God, am I going to die here in the stupid Dollar Tree? And I'm like, oh my God, I don't, and it was shaking, but thankfully it was just a quick one, but it was a 4.5 in LA.
Yeah, something like that. 4 point
Yeah.
something.
So if it's like over 4, you can set the app to alert you at whatever magnitude you want. But I have it at 4.0 and 4.0 and higher. So if it's an earthquake higher than that, then it alerts me. It gives you a couple seconds to, at least you're alert. Oh, it's going to happen right now. Might be 1 or 2 seconds, but at least you know it's coming.
Really?
Duck and cover.
Yeah.
What's it called? Shake.
My
shake.
shake.
My
My
shake.
shake.
My shake.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Well,
I think
everybody, if
it's a
you
new app because I've been seeing it a lot on like people are like social media are talking about it. I got the alert. Did you get an alert? I got an alert. But I've also had this other one. It was called like Shake LA alert or something like that. I've
Mhm.
had that one for a couple of years. Maybe
Shake
about
LA,
7 years. I've had that one, and that
And
one
it-
too alerts you.
is that which one's better? The same?
I think they're the same. The My Shake really doesn't alert me. I mean, the My Shake alerts me where the LA one doesn't anymore. So I don't know if that one's just fading out. I don't know.
Oh, so it's probably better to have the My Shake.
Yeah, I think because it's a more current app.
Mm. Eddie,
But-
you gonna download that so you know when the big one might come?
I don't think so.
You just want to be surprised.
You just want to, yeah.
I don't want to be
Eddie-
surprised. I just
Eddie's old school. He likes to be surprised, like back in the days when you didn't know what your child was going to be before the birth. Eddie doesn't believe in the sonograms. Just be old school surprised.
Yeah, I'll find out when it comes out.
did I ever tell you a story that I recorded the Super Bowl over my daughter's sonogram?
Oh,
Oh my gosh. I think
Not on
every
purpose.
dad has done that. I think every dad has done that.
Not on purpose.
Recorded
but I
a
did.
football game over some significant video.
Yeah.
was that at least one of the Raiders Super Bowls?
Yes, it was.
Oh, you had a
The good one that they won
That's
in
why
the
you have to
80s or
break
the
that
bad
little
one?
tab off,
Oh, Eddie stuck a piece of tape on that. It's like,
right?
what was it? The one in 2002 when they got beat up by the Buccaneers?
Yeah, the Bucks. Yep.
Yeah. Eddie thought, oh man. Eddie was like, man, we're gonna get revenge on Gruden and everything. And
guys. I'm not saying not one word. See,
hey,
you guys always blaming me for being the. Look at Alberto laughing his ass off. I told the story.
Yeah.
I remember it too. When the coach wasn't the coach was the Raider coach too, wasn't he?
yeah, well, I think he was with the Raiders even the year before, and then he took a whole bunch of money to go to Tampa Bay or something happened.
He got traded.
Yeah.
He
And
got
all
traded
the,
to
or at least
Tampa
all the
Bay.
Raider fans I knew, they were like, we're gonna beat the Buccaneers, and like, I guess Gruden didn't like the organization, so that's why he wanted to get traded or sent out of there. Like, we're gonna beat him, that team, and we're gonna show him. And nope.
I have no idea why was
I think
he
it was
traded.
something had to do with contract. They were the contracts, and then they traded and ended up trading him to Tampa Bay for.
Didn't they get him back a while? They just got him back before he got knocked out of football, right? Wasn't he
Mhm.
back on the Raiders again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
So they
signed for
must have
10
made up. Huh?
He signed that contract for 10 years, but then they let him go because of those emails that's resurfaced or surfaced or whatever.
Racial, weren't they racial?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I
that's
think he sued the NFL, right?
I don't know if
I
he
think he
sued the
tried to.
NFL, but
I think he did. I don't know what happened. I just
yeah, I
heard
think
this
he
morning
tried
that
to. I don't know if it succeeded, but I think he
think they threw
got
it out.
far.
I think they threw it out.
I
I
don't
just
know. Also,
heard
they
this
must
morning
have been okay. They didn't have a bad splitting then, right? If he
No.
came back later.
No, I heard the Chargers offered Colin Kaepernick a job.
did they?
That's what I heard this
Yeah.
morning.
I got to find a new team now.
Well, I think not to play. I think it's to do
It's
something.
to coach.
Yeah, he's not going to
Well-
play again.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
that's fine. You know, he'll have a good first year coaching, and then he'll suck after that.
He wants to play in the Olympics, the flag football.
Oh my God, who's he going to beat out? He's going to beat out Mahomes and all the top guys. He's going to beat them all out to be quarterback.
That's going to be
I-
something to see because
I doubt they'll play. I don't see Mahomes playing flag football in the Olympics.
yeah, exactly. I don't think any of the NFL guys are going to be able to do flag football because they're so used to tackling and there's no way they're going to be able to adjust to pulling a flag.
Well, they
Well,
could.
they-
I mean,
they do.
but it's
Flags?
going to be owners who, we're paying you a lot of
Yeah.
money. You're not going to be going to play, flag
The owner-
football.
Risk getting
Yeah.
hurt. Yeah, risk
The
injury.
owners are gonna. Maybe it's the owners are gonna play. Huh?
I don't know. You never know.
I don't
Well,
know.
never
But
thought
that's
that
one of the
the
sports that's
basketball.
supposed to be coming.
You never
That's
thought
supposed to
they
be
were going to
coming
play.
in 2028.
Isn't the Pro Bowl flag now?
No,
Is
they
it?
play flag football in Pro Bowl.
The Pro
Yeah,
Bowl,
they
right?
play. Tyreek Hill's saying he wants to play on the Olympic team too, and
Mhm.
they're gonna get whoever wants to play if they let them.
I heard that Tyreek Hill challenged that one sprinter to a race.
Well, he challenges everybody.
That Noah Wiles.
Well, I don't know if he's. I don't know. He's pretty fast, but I don't
Tyreek
know.
Hill's pretty fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. What does he get? What is he going to get out of it if he beats him? What is he going to do? Oh, I
Right.
beat him.
I don't know.
Yeah, pride.
I don't know.
I guess.
Hey, if you
You
wanted
say-
to challenge him, you should have tried out for the Olympics.
Right?
I don't know. Well, he wants to race everybody. Race him. Like, they're probably like, "What am I going to race you for?"
Yeah.
The Olympic guys. What am I? Did he win? Did he win the gold medal?
No,
Oh God, no wonder
he
said
won one. He won one. Then he won the bronze.
He won the
and
gold
other.
in the 100.
Did
In
you
the
guys?
100,
Photo
yeah.
finish.
Did any of you guys watch the relay races?
Yes, the men's.
And no, there was co-ed.
Oh
Huh?
yeah, no,
I think
Yeah.
there is. I think there is now one event that's co-ed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a relay,
Oh, I
and it
did
was
see
so
that.
weird. I was like, "Why are the guys are running, and wait, now the girls are running. Wait, and then the guys, and then the girls again." I was
yeah,
like,
there's a co-ed one.
I did not know there was a co-ed one. It was weird. It's just weird to watch that,
Yeah,
The men got disqualified. Huh? The men's in the 400 meter.
Oh, did they?
Men, yeah.
I think
didn't
they
get to
get
watch-
disqual-
I
they
didn't get to watch it
disqualified
this much.
every year, don't they? This is like the
Huh?
third time they've got.
Yeah, this is like the fourth or third time that they screw up somehow. They drop the baton. They pass the baton in the wrong
out of the zone.
or whatever. Yeah, something's happened like the last 3 or 4 Olympics.
That's crazy. You know you're going to be in the Olympics. You know,
Yeah.
you practice. That's all you do. And shit, if you even have to slow down running and here, take it and do that, but they have to go 1,000 miles an hour and pass up the guy they're handing it to. Oh,
Yeah,
hey,
but
here you go.
Yeah, it just sucks
What I
with all
was-
that practicing to just fuck up when
Yeah.
it's time to do it.
I was noticing a lot of the people in the Olympics. They're all trained here in the U.S.
Mm.
What do you mean?
Like, yeah, they say, oh, he's representing, say, for example, France, but he trains at Florida State or
Yeah, or they come to college here. So
I think they went to
yeah, they
school.
come to college here and then they go, yeah, but they train here. Like,
That's crazy.
He's representing the Ukraine, but he trains at USC or something like that.
Well, they go to school there. So what? They're probably living there. They're probably from Ukraine or from Germany or whatever country, but they're probably going to school out here, so they live out here. But they represent their country.
I just don't think that's fair, though.
Oh well, look at the ball players that other countries that are in pro sports out here. They live out here and train out here, and then they go play in the Olympics in Russia and Canada and et cetera, et cetera.
I guess, but I don't know. I thought like if you were from say Ukraine, you trained in Ukraine and you live there, and I didn't.
Eddie's going all Trump right now. Go train in your own country.
No,
everybody comes, Eddie. Just let it.
No, I just thought that's the way it was. Like if you were from Mexico, you trained and lived there, and I didn't know you.
Well, that's just like if you look at the girls' gymnastics, their coaches aren't. Well, back in like the 90s, 80s, 90s, their coaches weren't American. Their coaches were Russian. So it's kind of like the same thing. As you would think that they would have American coaches, but no, they have Russian coaches, and it's they just go wherever they can go and wherever it's better. Which just
I guess I just never really paid attention to that.
Yeah,
I think they train where they live. If they live in California and they're from Russia, they're going to train out here. Why are they going to travel back to Russia when they don't live there? Unless they have somebody.
Well, you also have some that
they want.
That parents or grandparents came from the other country, and they're kind of not good enough to be on the U.S. team, but they go, I can represent that old country if they let me, and they can go to the Olympics that way.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Because there was I think there was like 3 jumpers from Cuba, but one represented Italy, one represented I think France, and the other one.
They're native?
Spain.
Well, Cuba's it's a communist country like that. I mean, they might defect and go to.
Yeah, they were all born in Cuba, but they were representing. One was Italy, I think France, and the other one was Spain or something. I just thought that was.
Well, I think the worst was Qatar. I think a couple of Olympics ago, they were just going, mostly Africa, but they were like, just going and buying athletes. They would bring them to the country, give them a passport, give them a whole new name. I guess there were weightlifters from somewhere in Eastern Europe that they recruited and paid, and okay, you represent our country. Our country now. They gave them Arab names and whole passports. And then after the Olympics, they just kicked them out of the country.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about all that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe their country didn't pick them to be to represent their team. They said, "All right, screw you. I'll go fight for another country. I'll go compete for another country."
I think that was the 1999 women's World Cup soccer team. It was like more than half of it was a bunch of American girls who had parents and grandparents from Mexico who couldn't make the U.S. team, so they went and played for Mexico.
That was a good game, actually. The women's gold.
You have to have some kind of ties to Mexico. You have to have some kind of ties to that country, right? Something either relative or.
Well, what was
parent born there?
Remember one of the World Baseball Classics that I think Alex Rodriguez played for Mexico, and they were like, "There's nothing Mexican about you. The only Mexican thing about you is when you go to Cancun."
Yeah.
Yeah, I think because Freddie Freeman played for Canada. I didn't know I guess his mom or dad is from Canadian or something.
Alex Rodriguez?
No, Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Oh.
Steve doesn't know who that is.
I don't. I know he's a baseball player. Any other questions? Listen, you got a question for me? I got answers. I don't know.
It's funny that we were talking about like the Olympics and stuff, because just last night I was watching the Simone Biles story on Netflix. and
Yeah.
about like, remember how like the whole controversy with the doctor who, you know, molested all of the gymnasts and stuff, and just her story about how she started so young, and she's won gold and gold, and she keeps winning and winning and winning and winning, and how she's always expected to win now, and then in Tokyo when she quit, it was like a big huge deal that she quit, but she said if she had to for her mental health because of
Her
what
sanity.
had gone on. Yeah, what had gone on with, because she was one of the victims of the
Oh, was she?
doctor.
I didn't know. I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, she was. I didn't know either, and a lot of people didn't know that. And then so when she quit the Olympics, in 2020, it was a big, huge deal that, you know, she quit. She left her team. She, you know, this and that. A lot of people were really hard on her, but she was like, you know, my mental health comes first, and and then it was just kind of like about how like back when like Mary Lou Retton days, and gosh, I can't remember the other girl that had did the vault on like a broken ankle.
Carrie Strug.
Yeah,
Very strong.
and about how their physical and mental health wasn't a priority. It was
No, I mean,
winning.
Those coaches back then were even much more brutal. I mean,
Yeah.
because we got Bella Caroli. He was a coach from Romania, Nadia Comaneci, if you remember her first Perfect 10. So
Yes.
he was her coach, and then after 76 or 80, he defected to America, and then he immediately started coaching Mary Lou Retton, who went on to win in 84 in Los Angeles. So, but I mean, he stories about him as a coach, I mean, came out, and he was mean, and he would yell at the girls, and, you know, Dominic Moceanu wrote a book how he was abusive, and, you know, it's different now. You know, it's
Abusive as in how? Like hitting them?
I think she alleges some, I mean,
Yeah.
Well, that's different.
slaps to the face and all that, but a lot more of, you know, mentally, you know.
So just like a hard ass coach.
Yeah, but I mean, that's kind of, you know, any of us who played youth sports, you know, we knew when we were young, our coaches were hard ass. You know, they yelled at us.
That's the way I was coached.
Called us stupid. I mean, we coached a few years ago, and we couldn't do any of that. You know, we had to be, you know, much more.
Should have done it anyway.
Your assistant coaches should have been meaner on you there, Steve.
No, you guys should have backed me up with your buddy. What's that guy's name? With his parents that came after me. Guys,
you wanted a whole brawl.
These guys were supposed to be my backups, and
but I mean, running
for the hills.
In many ways, it is true. I mean, those Mary Lou Retton, I mean, all the way to the 90s. I mean, it's, you know, you wouldn't have had that. You know, believe me, if you were the athlete and you went to your coach, I need a mental health day. You know, I don't know, nervous. I got anxiety. You know, you were not. You know, get your ass on the beam, get your ass on the bars, and, you know.
Maybe this is not for you.
To be a mental.
Well, you know what? With that girl that Alyssa is talking about, I understand. I get it. You know, there's what did she have? Depression, or whatever she was going through.
Yeah.
From what happened. I get it, but why was she even there? The thing that looked bad to me, from what I remember, is she went and she had a bad run of a few.
Yeah, she had a bad vault. She did
and then
the
she
vault.
quit. So
and
it's
then
like
she quit.
So then it makes you think like, well, if she had a perfect 10, she would have stayed.
Yeah.
That's what people.
And what happened was, what her explanation of it was, like, she was running, and as she's running, her mind is just not there. She's not, like, you know, like when you drive somewhere and you're like, oh shit, how did I get here? You know, like you just kind of automatic pilot type thing. Yeah. And that to
she
her
just thought about it right then and there.
Yeah, she was running. Yeah, she was running, and she said she got lost, is what she said. She got lost, and when she did the vault, she like got lost while she was flipping. So it kind of like, I guess, gave her like an awakening. Like, this is like, I can't be doing this. You know, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of going through the motions, and my mind's not there, and it's dangerous. type thing.
She wasn't focused.
Yeah, she wasn't focused. So when you're not focused and you're flipping and you're doing all those twists and
That's
turns, and
dangerous. But you're
it's
telling me
dangerous.
that she never had those feelings from what she went through. It just happened on that run
well,
in
she
the
did,
Olympics.
but I think she thought that she was going to be able to overcome it and do it, do it herself on her own. But then
Yes.
after she quit, she ended up going to therapy and finding a therapist, and now she's learned to deal with it better. Mm-hmm.
I get it. I understand. I was just
Yeah.
the way people that there's somebody looking, watching, whatever reason
Yeah.
she did it, she could do whatever she wants. But it looks
that's-
like if she would have flipped and did a perfect 11, I'm sure she would have stayed in and kept going. That's
Yeah.
the way people think, because
That's
I'm
what-
sure she would. Why would she quit if she did the
and that's
best
where she
jump
got
ever?
a lot of slack, because a lot of people say, most injuries, or I guess, I don't know if you want to call it an injury, but you can actually see it. You can see what they went through. They twisted their ankle, they pulled a muscle, you can see. But with her, they say hers was invisible. You couldn't see it. You didn't know what was going on with her. And that's where
Oh,
she got
no,
a lot of
I
the slack,
understand.
because
It was
not
all
everybody
mental.
You can't see
was
inside her mind.
Yeah.
I'm just saying what people probably thought that are watching that didn't know what was going on, that hey, she had a bad thing, and because it happened at that moment, people think, well, she had a bad flip, and I understand she has some issues going on and it's dangerous if she keeps doing it. But there's people also saying, I wonder what happened if she would have scored a perfect 10 in that flip. Say she overcame, she thought about it a little bit, but overcame it because she has a strong mentality, and she flipped and did a great flip. Would she have quit still? I think people, that's what they think about. I'm not ragging on her. I don't really know her, or I mean, I know who she is, but I'm not a fan, but I don't, that's what people would probably think. So what do you think? If she flipped, and let's say she's running, and in that run, she started to think like that a little bit. And then before she got to whatever I don't even know what she was doing. Before she jumped, she was able to get her mind strong and forget about it, and she did a great flip.
She might have stayed thinking that I can overcome this, but it could have been the next event, that she messed up on, or that she didn't focus. And
so she never had any issues like that with what happened to her, like even just practicing. Like, you think you would
Not
think about it
mental,
once
no.
or something.
I don't think not mental issues.
No,
Like
because it took her.
She was molested or something, or what was going on?
By the
and it didn't
Olympic
bother
doctor.
her.
Well, I'm sure it did, but like I said, I think I mean, I don't know. She probably thought that it wasn't that big of a deal, and she could overcome it. She said that when she was younger, she thought it was just normal what the doctor was doing. She thought it was normal. She's like, I didn't know. No, we all didn't know. They're all young. They're all 13 to 15 years old.
He's a doctor, for God's sakes.
Yeah,
Usually
and he's a doctor.
trust doctors.
Hey, I'm on your guys' side. I'm just throwing out what people might have thought. I mean,
yeah,
I don't
so
know.
apparently it was like over, I want to say 250 kids.
Yeah, it was a lot of kids.
Yeah, there was a lot of kids that he molested.
I wonder if people that do that, I know they're not all that, there's something wrong with them anyway, but what makes them think that they're never going to get caught?
Right.
It just
Because
doesn't.
it went on so long.
Mm-hmm.
It
And
went
he
on
probably
for so
figured,
long.
I got away with it this long, I can keep going.
Damn, that's crazy.
Just like a serial killer, they just keep killing until they get caught.
Until they get caught.
You see, folks, you listen to the show, you learn a lot. I'm learning a lot today.
Yeah.
Plus,
Alberto, what do you have to say about all this?
No one would.
No comment.
I don't think anybody suspect a doctor doing that kind of stuff.
No, I get it. They probably do it because they're young kids, and
Yeah, it's like the guy, the doctor that the fertility doctor, I think he was, where it's another show on Netflix where he's got over 100 kids.
Oh God.
Because he used his
We
sperm.
brought it up before.
Oh yeah.
Was this you or Eddie?
This was Eddie's favorite TV
Yeah,
show.
Eddie loves that show.
Not my favorite, but I just saw it and it was interesting. It was kind of like,
Yeah.
wow, how could
Doesn't
someone
he?
do that?
He's the one that used the little dropper to drop the sperm in him, or how does that work? Or just he doesn't do it. He doesn't do it manually, right?
Yes.
No, he
Oh,
would
he
he would use his sample, I think, as in the when they do the in vitro. It would be
Eddie
his
talking
sample.
about? Eddie
Yeah,
said
when
that no, he didn't sleep with them like with his wiener.
No. He wouldn't sleep with them. He just used his stuff
His
to
sperm.
inject into the
Mhm.
female instead of her husband's or her whatever.
Damn.
Or the person that the profile they chose. You know,
Yeah.
They
they're
wanted
thinking
somebody.
they're getting this person and it's not.
Man, the nerve of
So-
some people.
And and I
Right.
think it was a small town, so like the girl
All the kids are there. They all look the
Yeah,
same.
Oh,
the
like,
girl
hey.
that started suspecting stuff, like what if this is my brother, or this is my sister, and or
Yeah.
my kids dating their cousins or brothers or stuff,
And how many did he
Oh.
say they did
I
around?
think it was like over 100.
Yeah.
Wow. So there's 100 people as they grow up running around that town that could meet each other
Mm-hmm.
and be
Yeah.
related.
Yep. Crazy, huh?
Ever tell you that story that I almost dated a cousin?
No.
I didn't know she
No.
was a cousin.
How'd you
I
find
think-
out?
My mom told me.
Oh,
This was back in, oh my God, the 80s sometime. I had met somebody and we were talking. You know how you meet people, Alyssa, like from friends
Yeah.
on the phone, you give them your phone number and you start chit-chatting and I don't know
Yeah.
how it went down and my mom was, hey, who's talking? What's her name? And I tell her the name and she's just, hey, is her name? Does she have a mom with this name? And I asked her, I go, hey, is your mom this name? She's, oh yeah. So, she just kept asking little questions. So that's how it came out. I was like, hey, I had to
That's
tell her,
funny.
hey, you know what? Doesn't look like this one's going to work out.
come on, so you haven't done anything, have you?
Right.
Yeah,
So
good
that's
night.
it. My grandma used to say that.
Steve
Be
had
careful
told
who you date.
Steve had gone all the way already. He just had a light to his mom.
No, I didn't.
Well, that kind of similar thing happened to my brother. He met a girl and he was talking to her and the mom did the same thing to the girl. Like, who are you talking to? She's all, oh, this guy named, Albert. My brother's name is Albert. And then he's like, Albert, where's he from? And she's like, she told him and Fullerton. And then he's like, and then she told him the last name and she goes, does he have a dad named Albert? And then she's like, oh, is your dad named, Albert? And my brother's like, yeah, why? And he goes, and then you hear the girl go, yeah, his dad's name is da 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 da. And then all of a sudden my brother heard click. So I guess the mom had dated my dad before.
Oh, boy.
It was like,
Oh,
bye.
shit.
Yeah, so it was funny.
It's
Nah,
a small
You
world.
never know.
Keep
Yeah.
it on the family.
Yeah,
Works with the
you never
Royals.
know.
Back
It's
a
like,
while,
Just a little inbreeding, that's all.
No, thanks.
like in biblical times,
Somebody.
How would you
Cousins
feel
would
if you
marry
did
their
that?
cousins.
Alyssa? If you met a dude and you're dating for years and you found out later on that, it was a cousin or long lost cousin and you didn't
Oh,
even know,
man.
but you've already been together having
Yeah.
sex and just loving each other. And would
That's
you think
weird.
differently or just kind of like just say, hey, don't say nothing?
Well, I mean, if we've been dating for years, I'm sure family would have seen them,
mhm.
Well, let's say they didn't. Let's just say they didn't.
Yeah, like I kept it undercover.
No,
Yeah, I
just-
don't know.
Maybe you moved, you're one of those ones that moved to another state, to start a life because you're a rebel and you met somebody and, and you didn't come visit family too often. Or it could have been
Yeah.
somebody, like you said, that dated and could have been an offspring from somebody who slept with somebody.
Yeah.
And, you don't know. They could have kept it a secret and you didn't know, but then they finally told
Yeah,
you. Like,
that's
"Hey, I gotta
kind of
tell you."
weird. That's weird.
I mean, if you never knew and then they told you, I mean, would you be like, would you look at him different after everything you've done with him?
It depends on how close of a cousin he is, like how, is he like a second, third cousin? Be like, oh shit, okay, we didn't know, obviously, there's nothing you can change. You can't change the past, but it's kind of weird. It'd be kind of weird and be like, oh shit, we're cousins. Yeah. But if it's like my mom's sister's son, I'd be like, oh, yeah.
Okay, that's pretty close, Eddie, don't you think?
Your
Yes,
mom and
that's
your
very-
aunt had a falling out. She never
Yeah.
mentioned your aunt, and
That's very close.
the aunt moved to across the country to North Carolina or somewhere, and then
Yeah.
you just happen to
Yeah.
meet.
And it comes out, let's say, 15 years later, you guys already got a house together and been doing
That's
it doggy
You know,
style and all that shit. And,
You go to the same college somewhere.
Yeah.
You meet in college.
same college. What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, that's not current time, but
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
that
crazy.
would be something. Eddie, what would you do
It
if you
depends.
found out your lady was your cousin or something?
It depends on how long and
How
how
long? Let's
long you've
say
been together, and
as long as you've been dating your girl. You know what you've done with her, right? You know all the stuff you've done together privately, and you just find out today.
I
Let's
think
say,
it would-
you do a 23andMe or whatever.
yeah, and they go, "Oh, Eddie,
too legit to quit. I'm too legit to quit. See,
you just quit not like that, huh?"
And he's like,
I
we're not having children or anything, so what the hell?
I'm too
Yeah.
legit to quit. I wouldn't quit like that if it's been that long. I mean,
Yeah.
Alyssa, if you found out, just a scenario, don't jump on my
Yeah.
ass, okay?
I'm
Your
like, I
man
don't
that you
know.
live
I
with
mean-
now, you love him to death,
Exactly.
and it's not his fault or your fault, and you
It
find
just so
out.
happened. I don't know what I would do. I mean, I'd probably stay because it's already damage is done.
You
Well,
own a house together, might as well.
Yeah.
Is it even damage if you don't know?
Right.
Well, if you don't know, it's not damaged.
in
Yeah. 'cause
biblical
if
times,
you don't know,
people
it's
made
not damage. But once you find out, you're like, oh shit, that's kind of like.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know how you guys got me on this topic, but damn you.
We went on full on Oedipus here.
Biblical Eddie.
Yeah, in biblical times, you could even marry your cousins, and
Yeah.
so
Even your
Interesting.
daughters.
I guess it could happen.
There's
Oh, we're
one. There's
talking
one
about-
that had kids with their daughters.
yep.
It's possible. You never know. Oh, we're talking about that show, how the guy
Hmm.
got women pregnant with his sperm,
Yep.
and they can
Yeah.
end up, as they grow up, meeting each other
Yeah.
and not even knowing that they're related.
I think he wanted his reason. I think was to have like a white race, like a kind of. That's what he
All
did,
white city?
like
Town.
a white yeah.
Oh, wow. That was his reason for doing it? It wasn't
That
just
was his
he's
reason.
a sicko?
Well, he
Was
I
he
guess
arrested?
both. He was arrested, but he copped a deal and he got it. He didn't do any jail time.
What was the deal? Did he get castrated?
No, I don't know if
I'm
they- I
sure he
can't
got
remember
rid
if
of
they-
his license. He's
Yeah,
disbarred
I don't
from the.
remember if he got
Well, I hope
his
so.
license taken, but he was close to retirement, so
Oh, so that makes it okay.
He can
No, it
enjoy
didn't make it
retirement in jail.
doesn't make it
He-
okay. But
He didn't have that much
he-
semen left.
Right.
I think-
Not that retirement.
I think
Oh.
he had I think he knew the district attorney or something like that, so he had
Mm.
friends in
High
high
places.
places.
In high places.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
but
he didn't.
if you think about it, that's like how much was it? 200 people about around? You said
Over
or 100.
100.
Okay,
Over
let's say
100
100.
kids. Over 100
Let's-
kids.
So let's say that's like 100 rapes, right? Is that considered rape to do that to a woman?
No, because there's no
You're putting a
penetration.
baby in her without her consent.
There's no penetration. So
Yeah.
So if I had a little bit of my stuff and I accidentally bumped
It's
into Alyssa,
malpractice. I would think it would be malpractice.
yeah, it's something some medical term.
Yeah.
But I don't remember. But I don't think it's rape because there's no
Oh.
There's no
penetration of the
sexual
actual.
intercourse. Yeah.
Yeah, no sexual intercourse.
so planning a baby without consent.
Well, yeah,
That or
I think it's fraud, maybe fraud.
What is malpractice?
Yeah.
The definition of malpractice.
Malpractice is when you do something you're not supposed to as a
Yeah.
professional.
Oh, I think he did
Medical
do that.
medical malpractice.
So that's what he would get in trouble for, malpractice.
I think
Maybe.
I think I'd have to watch the show again, but I think
Or fraud. It could be fraud too.
yeah, fraud.
They're thinking
medical
they're getting somebody, a profile, because the sperm comes with a profile. They're thinking they're getting this person's sperm, and then they're getting the doctor's sperm, and it's like, that's not what I wanted. You didn't give me what I wanted under the pretenses that that's what I'm getting. You gave me something else.
That's kind of intimate, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not intimate because he's not having
Well,
sex
no,
with
I
her.
mean
He's
it's
just,
an intimate
It's
thing.
a close. Yeah.
It's like,
well, yeah.
hey,
to
I
the
want you
people
to
that are-
put a baby. We want to make a baby, and you go, okay. And this is who I want. This is the whatever you call it, profile, the kind of person I want. And he's
Mhm.
okay, and then he puts him in there himself.
Mhm.
Yep. An
Now
old
I
man.
know he didn't penetrate her, but it's still, you might as well have a little dropper with his stuff in it, and go open up and click click and put a few drops. Same
Yeah,
thing.
the girl would be in the waiting room, and he'd say, "Oh, okay, I'll be right back," and he'd go do his thing, and then he'd go to
That's how they really do it.
No, they actually. That's why they're called like test tube babies, because they actually already make the embryos. It's implanting embryos is what they're doing. So they're already cells that are multiplying. So when they
They're already
do
put
the in
together.
vitro, yeah, it's already a like a fetus. It's an embryo, that's going to turn into a fetus. It's already fertilized. It's already a fertilized egg. It's what they're
already starting
implanting.
to.
Yeah, so he must have already done it. Like,
So he got their egg. He has their eggs probably in his office, and then he plants his sperm in there, and then they start growing.
They start growing, and then that's what's implanted. And sometimes they do, they do more than one embryo, because sometimes they don't take. So that's why you get like people who are going to fertility clinics have twins, triplets, quadruplets, because they plant more than one embryo inside, just in case they don't take. Some of them don't take. Some of them don't attach, and
like
some
the
of them,
octomom, huh?
yeah.
Very interesting. This is
Yeah.
pregnancy.
That's why they're called test tube babies, because they're fertilized in like a petri tray. So they, do it medically, combine the egg and the sperm in the lab, and then let them grow, and then insert it into the woman's uterus, and hopefully they attach.
You got that, Eddie?
Mm-hmm.
So like let's say you're with your mate, and it's getting hard to do sex, because of the cramps and everything. You guys can just get the petri dish.
It's very expensive. I only know all of this because my friend was a surrogate, and so I went through all of that with her. She was a surrogate, so she had to go through that in vitro.
Well,
It's
I
not-
guess
it's
it's
not
worth
cheap.
it, right?
No,
It's worth
not.
it. It's a life, Eddie.
If you want kids, yeah.
I mean, I don't know how much it is, but I mean, if you if a mama really wants a kid and they have the money, is there a price for that?
It's very expensive.
You know what else is expensive, Alyssa? When you
Having
have your
kids.
own kid the old style way, and you raise them. By the time you're done, if you're ever done, just add up all the dollars.
I don't think you're ever done.
No, you're never done. I don't think you're ever done.
Nope, because then they're grandkids.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just think about all that money by the time you're in, when our lives are done, all the money we spent raising your kids, and if you have grandkids, all that. Just think about it. That is.
There was an amount like back in the day. Now I don't know, because everything is so much more expensive now. But
What was
it
it
used
back
to
in the
be
day?
like 250 grand, not counting college. It was
Just
something
to
like
raise
that.
a kid?
Till they were 18.
Well,
And that's not
Okay.
including like sports. That's just regular.
All
Oh
right, then.
god, sports
Um,
is expensive on
I'm,
top.
I'm,
Huh?
well,
Yeah.
I'm well above that.
Yeah, this guy. I'm
That's per
sure you-
child. That's per child.
Jeez. I have 3. They all played sports.
Yeah, I had 4. They all played sports.
They all played sports.
Mm-hmm.
They
They
all
went to college.
They all went to college.
Yeah.
Well, you know what they say. If you want to play, you got to pay.
That's right.
Yeah.
Mhm. Unless you're that doctor in that little small town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you buy a condom for what? How much are condoms?
Well, today they're expensive, but usually they're not.
Yeah. So like
It'd be
what?
like
One condom? Maybe one condom costs $10.
$10 a box.
Okay, so like
One condom for
$3.
$10.
I don't know. I don't buy condoms. I have no
Damn,
idea.
who are you sleeping with? King Kong?
Okay, so what? A
She
condom
gets the gold condoms.
So you wear a condom $3, or you pay for a kid $250,000. It's kind of like the same thing. Get an Uber for $10, or you pay $15,000 for a DUI. It's like you gotta make your choice.
Sometimes the DUI, whatever you're doing
Yeah.
for that, you're probably having fun beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
But then you get caught, you got to pay.
Yeah.
Eddie,
It's the
you know
same
this,
thing.
right?
What?
Well, you have
Condom.
kids. I'm not saying
Yeah, I
they're a
have
mistake,
kids.
but you
No,
have
my
fun
kid-
doing it, and you have a choice when you're doing it.
2
Yeah, my
seconds
kids
of
can
are-
either
fun. 2
protect
seconds.
yourself-
What do they say? 2 seconds of fun is a lifetime of pain.
2 seconds.
2 seconds.
Well, for Steve, that's a long time.
Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay. Well, I guess if when you plan to have it, it's,
Yeah, my
you know,
kids
you
were all
know,
planned. So.
you know, okay, hey, this we're
Mhm.
having this is what we're doing. We're gonna do it. But like you said, Lisa said, there's times when you're having sex and
Mhm.
you don't planning on having one. You just want to have sex. You just want to
Yep.
have fun. Maybe you're young and you're
And
just
you don't even know the person. You're just having fun, and
yeah,
boom!
you're
Yep.
just sexy.
All of a sudden, now you got to know that person for 18 years at least.
Yep.
Either way, yep. And the kid forever. Yeah, what are you guys doing? What do we're supposed to be this is supposed to be a fun time in life. I'm thinking about
We're
all this.
past the fun. We had all the
Past the
fun
fun.
when we were younger, and now we just kind of do it and hope our knees don't hurt.
We're in
Oh,
our
no.
we're in our glory. We're in our
Hope we
glory
don't get a
years.
cramp.
I even started taking this. You know, you take the elderberry. I take this this tablet that has 5 things in one. It's got the
Not a suppository, is it?
no, not suppository. It's like that stuff with turmeric and hyaluronic acid. You know, all that shit that's supposed to help you.
Glucosamine.
I'm even taking
Ginkgo
that shit
biloba,
now.
melatonin. It's got all that stuff in it.
I don't know about melatonin. I don't have a problem sleeping, Eddie. That's not a problem. Just
He has,
stuff
he has,
for
no,
the
he has his
aches
own
and
natural
pains.
melatonin way.
Why don't
Yeah.
you just
I've-
take the one a day?
I take that too.
Centrum.
I'll take
Centrum
that.
Centrum Silver.
I take one a day over 50.
That's what I take
Never thought I'd see the
for
day
women. Yep.
for men.
For men and women, for Steve. Get all the bases covered.
What a life.
Centrum Silver.
Went from drinking beer to having some good old sex. Now 50 plus vitamins and turmeric.
And a glass of water on your nightstand because
You can get all dry mouth when you wake up to go pee.
And reverse missionary because you don't want to do all the work.
Oh, God. Well,
Yep.
everybody's gotten to learn about us now. They're ready to go, oh, this is
We're
these
old.
guys. These guys are,
We're old. Hey, we just got to be happy that we're still getting it. We're still able to do it.
yes. And you know what? Before we get out of here, Alberto, can you do me a big favor?
No.
Can you screenshot or take a picture of whatever it is that you read when you do the commercial, and send it to
Okay.
Alyssa real quick? And maybe Alyssa could do, since she's going to be gone for like a long time, we can at least run
So
her.
we were supposed to keep that quiet, damn it. You know, somebody else can start planning a vacation.
Oh,
Look at him. He's on
He's
his
already
phone
doing-
already.
He's not paying attention.
he's already
He's looking
doing
for airlines already. He's like, what flight can I take?
He's booking his hotel in Cancun already.
I
Right?
forgot. I'm sorry.
No,
Damn
summer vacation for Eddie.
Yeah.
Eddie, they'll listen to what I'm saying.
Eddie, we'll be here next week, okay?
Do you have a bottle of anything or no?
With me?
Near you?
No.
A bottle
I'm
of
over in the
natural
dining
wonders?
room.
All
There we
right.
go.
Well, because I want to blow Alyssa up, because for the commercial, Eddie, I got to cut you out. Sorry,
Okay.
Eddie.
Sounds good.
I don't have it.
Eddie's been using that same bottle since I known him.
It lasts a long time.
It lasts a long time. I'm telling you, like the
Really?
one I sent you, the picture I sent you,
Yeah.
where's the one? I have the picture, I think,
Look at-
still. Let me see.
Yeah, you know what? When you get them from either from the guy from the owner or from the store, they're big bottles, huh?
Yeah. Maybe
I don't know.
Yeah, but
Have you
it's
ever
like
bought them
Alyssa-
online? Are they
it's
same
like-
size? Are they smaller?
No,
think I
they're the same size.
got rid of it.
Actually, it's like Alyssa says, they last long because it's
Mhm.
it's not like watery like
Yeah.
the other stuff.
Alberta,
it
have
lasts
you
a long-
used?
I mean,
Any
look
of
at
this?
lasts a
mine.
long time.
Can you see?
Lasts a long time.
Yeah, it's a big bottle. Like
Yeah,
that,
and
like
it's
Eddie's,
not-
right?
Yeah, and it's not that I haven't used that much. I've had it for a while.
Yeah, you don't need that much. You
Yeah. It's like one pump and that's it.
one pump, and that's all you need.
I know, Eddie. Enough
That's
is enough. Let's
that's
move.
the Steve's motto right there, okay?
That's
Okay,
Steve. One pump.
you-
That's all he's good for.
One pump chump, huh?
Mhm.
It used
Okay,
to be
one
two-
quick before
It used to be 2 pumps, but he's getting old.
one.
Right?
Okay, in my heyday when I was
It was 3 pumps.
no, not I shouldn't say my heyday, when I was very excited in my life, like I was growing up and I was with somebody and experimental stuff was going on. I swear I put it in once and it was over. I will never forget that day. I don't know. It was just maybe I was very excited and it was just nice and just nice to be in there. Yeah, I don't even know how to explain it. And
Like
then it was
hot-
over. Only time
like
that
hot
ever
apple
happened to me,
Like hot apple pie.
like hot apple pie. It was beautiful. Maybe not for her, but it was for me. It was one of the highlights of my life. Even though it was a one-time thing, but I mean a one pump thing. It does
Yeah.
happen. It's just that's how a
She's all
woman can
that's-
excite
that's it?
a man. That's
She's all
beautiful.
that's
isn't it? Well, she knew
What did
because
she
I was
say?
done. That was it.
Did she say anything?
That was it.
She laughed.
She
She's
didn't have
all,
time.
oh wow, you're excited, huh? You okay?
She didn't
I go,
have
just fine.
time to say
Did you ever see her again?
Yeah, it was my girlfriend at the time.
Oh,
We experiment. We would, it was it was
too much foreplay.
She
new.
asked you. She asked you, "Can I have Eddie's number? I like his smell."
It's
Well,
like that one.
back in the days when you're at a certain age, when you're with somebody,
Mhm.
you're having sex and let's do it this way. You're experimenting with that person and I don't know. That was the person
You
that
got
I liked at
excited.
the time. Yeah. And I'll
Just
never forget it
happened, like-
because it's, when you hear people go, oh, it was real fast. Well, I had a
Mhm.
one fast time in my life.
I don't even know
That's
if that
fast.
was considered fast. That was like super.
You never
soft.
had anybody do that with you, Alyssa? Like they
Mm-mm.
put it in and they pull out and that's it?
No, not that I remember.
Why can't you just lie and say yes?
I will
up a
say I was
story,
watching.
damn it.
I was watching. I'd like to make a story up. I was watching. I just got done watching Shameless. I watched the whole thing, and one of the guys had a mastectomy and he couldn't do it for 2 weeks. And then when he finally did it, it was like 7 seconds, and the wife was like, "Oh, okay." And he goes, "I'm so sorry," because it was like the first time, just like
After a
7.
vasectomy.
Or no, it was I think it was half a second. Half a second.
See, it happens,
Yeah.
Alyssa.
Yeah.
There's nothing. Does anything come out? Is there still
No.
liquid that comes out when you have a vasectomy, or is it
Yeah.
just
No,
dry
yeah.
pump?
No.
Oh.
No, it is.
Actual
it's just
stuff comes out.
it's semen. It's not. It's semen. There's a difference, Steve. There's semen and sperm. The
Oh,
sperm are the little critters that swim.
Yeah.
The swimmers.
know.
And then the
Little
semen
critters.
is the liquid. Yeah.
well, listen.
So-
I'm glad that you've taught me that.
welcome.
What is it? Semen is little critters.
Semen is the liquid and sperm is the little swimmers.
Sperm are the critters.
Sperm are the little critters. It's semen's liquid.
The liquid.
Hey, if anybody that's gonna have a son that's heat puberty and you're gonna have the talk with them, use that. Use that right there. I like that. Use that as a title. Say that again one more
Yeah.
time.
Semen is the liquid and sperm is the little swimmers.
I like the little critters better.
The little critters.
Oh,
So yeah, I mean, like once you have a vasectomy, they just they snip the hose that has the sperm.
so the
there's no sperm that's going into the semen.
so the semen that comes out is that the clear stuff?
Yeah, the white
So
liquid.
so
yeah.
that's what shoots out as white, like clear, or is it still
yeah,
look
like the milky clear stuff that you guys ejaculate.
Eddie? You write all this down.
No, I'm
You
not
need
right
to
now.
learn this. All
I
right.
am. I got a show title, and I got to listen to a sentence.
Oh my god. So listen, do you have the thing?
No, I didn't get it.
You didn't send it to her, Alberto?
I don't have a screenshot.
Oh, what do? You just make it up?
I typed it up on Word. I
Oh,
don't know.
God. Well, listen, you think you can do it some justice?
Just go to the website.
I
and
thought
go
we
to
already did
responses.
it all this earlier. We were
No,
talking about the
you-
lotion. and,
Not official.
Well, you
Oh.
did that sexy voice thing, but but I didn't blow you up on the screen, so you can talk on yourself, and I can
You're
make it
putting
into
me
a
on the
commercial.
spot. I haven't done it in so long.
Hold on. Snap for a second.
Eddie, she can do it. Eddie, she can do it. Eddie. Anybody that can come up with a title like that, she can do. Oh my gosh, I got to remember that. The semen is the clear.
There,
What
get
is it?
yourself one.
Semen is a clear liquid, and the sperm is a
No, it's just the liquid.
Is the semen is the liquid and the sperm is the critters.
critters.
The little critters.
The critters. The little critters. The little swimmers.
Little guys, the little suckers.
The little guys looking for a home.
Actually, the little critters was like the second choice for our podcast name.
Little critters.
Yeah, they were between the M25 show and the little critters.
Little critters. Eddie, what do you
Okay,
think?
yeah.
We could have been the little critter show.
Little critter show.
Now
Okay,
it makes
ready?
all sense. Oh, hold on.
Oh.
Let me
Michael
mute
Cell.
everybody, and then Alyssa, it's all you. Eddie, muted. I'm muted. Okay. Okay, ready? Okay, here you
I'm
go,
ready.
Alyssa. As soon as I blow you in full screen, you're on.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Well, I'd like to let you guys know. Sorry, I'm on the spot. I can't even do this. Natural Wonders is our sponsor for the M25 show. Natural Wonders, they create high performance health and wellness products that spring naturally from the 7 natural wonders of the world. As a clean and beautiful, be as clean and beautiful as nature intended you to be. You are the natural wonder. Visit naturalwonders.com, and wonders is WUNDERZ, and enter the code the M25 show and get 25% off your order. Please visit them online to receive the 25% off. It's all the time. Every time you go on, 25% off once you enter our code. It's not just for the first time buyers. It's for the constant shopper. Sorry, I messed it up. That's it.
That's all right.
See? It's because I didn't read it. I didn't read it right the first time. So
It's
I
for
got
the-
all
It's
I-
for the-
I did a Simone. I was in my head. I got lost.
I got worried she was going to do a Joe Biden, read that other part about the other businesses.
Oh,
oh,
I'm
Oh,
like
no.
freaking out.
I did start reading it, and that's why I said, please follow them all.
Go
it's
get
not
them.
just for the first time. It's for the
Repeat the line.
constant shopper.
Constant shopper. I couldn't think of a word. Because you know what? I had in my mind that I had messed up where I said be as clean. I didn't say that. I said be clean, or I forgot what I said, and I knew I messed up, so that was like
It did
in
fine.
my mind.
They don't have a subscription, do they? Like where they send it out every.
I don't know.
Like say every
I
3
think
months.
they do. I think they
Do they?
do. It says
Do they?
subscribe on the picture that Alberto sent me.
On mine, probably, Eddie.
Yeah.
They all have that stuff where if you buy it, you have it come every so often, you get a
Mhm.
little discount.
That's how they
But you're
get
gonna
you.
have to use a lot more of the lotion, okay? You're gonna have a stockpile.
Yeah, Eddie, you're gonna have to use it on your whole body.
You might need 2 pumps now.
They're
The
gonna
only-
have. You saw that? You use that face. Remember that video I sent you, Alyssa? That they're gonna have the little crystals inside of the.
Yeah, the face spray. Yeah, I
One of
have
them is-
the
One of them
Yeah,
is the
I
face
have-
spray. Is that good?
I have the rose water one.
Okay. So
You
I
know
know
what I
there's
have?
another
was
one.
good.
You know
There's
what I
the
haven't,
face
Yeah.
spray, and then there's another one.
you know
They're
what
gonna
I
have the
haven't
little.
used?
They're gonna have not diamonds. What did I say?
Crystals.
Crystals.
They're gonna have crystals on the bottom of the product,
The wall,
and the
yeah.
product is gonna be clear, so you can see all the
Yeah, it
natural
looked cool.
things on the just sitting on the bottom
Natural
of the thing.
crystals. Mhm.
So I'm gonna have to get him on, but I'm gonna have to wait till Alyssa gets back. So we'll do that in September to make sure she's here. So we'll
You know what?
see.
You know what I haven't used, Steve? I got some hair serum when I ordered my stuff for free. I haven't used that though. So,
Like castor oil?
no hair serum. Hair serum.
Serum.
Isn't that Isn't that
I
a
don't know.
castor type oil?
No,
I
it's
don't
supposed to it helps with your hair, like to keep it smooth and silky, I guess you can say. The flyaways aren't all
Oh, see, I don't
visible,
want-
and yeah.
Oh, you should use it,
I want
Eddie.
smooth silky hair. I don't
Keeps
want
the-
smooth silky hair.
Who knows,
Keeps
Eddie? He'll
away.
probably use it, and in a week he'll come back looking like David Lee
Fabio?
Roth.
There you go.
And the
Not
Fabio hair.
today's David Lee, but back in the
So
80s.
he'll be like the old Simpsons episode when Homer puts the serum on, puts the cap in, wakes up the next morning, he has all the long hair.
Oh,
That'll be Eddie.
Imagine.
Look like Rockstar. You ever see that movie Rockstar with Mark Wahlberg?
no.
Where
No,
they
No.
just pull him into the band as a. They just need a lead singer to look, but
Heard
he's
of it.
really not. He's really.
Yeah, I think I
Really
remember
fake.
seeing a picture of him and he had like a wig on. Is he
Yeah, that
wearing
was
a
his
wig?
hair. Yeah,
Oh,
he just had the look of like a heavy metal rock singer. And that's all they
Uh-huh.
needed. They already had the
Oh,
music.
funny.
They already had. They just needed that look. I don't even know
Yeah.
if he really sang. He just kind of
He just
lip
needed-
synced and stuff.
You just needed a dummy.
Yep, pretty much.
yeah.
All right. Well, that's about that time.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd like to say, Alyssa, have good luck on your stuff that you're be taking care of when you're off.
Thank you.
And Eddie, we'll see you. You need to stick around for a few weeks because I know you like to hop on vacation as soon as you know somebody else is going to be off. But we need you.
we'll be here at least next week.
All of
So,
September?
Don't make no plans, Eddie.
All of September.
hey,
All
are
of
we going
September.
all of September? We're gonna take a day, take a month off, huh?
Just send me the $20, Eddie, and then you can we'll take it off. You got to earn your vacation.
Okay, Alyssa, thanks for doing the commercial. We'll cut that up later and
Fix
put
it.
some put some
A
glitter
lot,
on it.
a lot of post production.
Right?
Put
Sorry.
some- oh, it was fine. I think there must have been when he said the 7 natural wonders or something. There must have been a cutoff or something. That was there like not a period or a period or something.
You can see that screenshot. It's on your phone too. Steve.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But we are
There is a period, but it kind of like that when the sentence starts B as clean, it like threw me off.
You see, everybody gets to see how we do it live. We're supposed to do this off. We're supposed to do this off camera.
Edit it.
But hey, that's all right. We don't
That's
mind,
okay.
right, Eddie?
Yeah.
Look at when
Mhm.
Eddie does a commercial. All he does is just hold up a bottle.
You know,
Smile.
we meet up every day. You
Visual.
know, we video chat and we work this all out, and then come showtime, we're like Simone Biles.
Mess it up. Yep.
We need a personal day.
We do
Yes.
we do a flip and break our legs.
I'm a visual
Yeah.
learner, Steve.
All right. Eddie,
I'm a
before we
visual
leave,
learner.
give us 15 seconds of a quick commercial for you, right off the top of the head. What do you call that? What is that? Ad lib?
Impromptu.
Improvisation.
Improv
Impromptu?
it. If
Ooh.
you could Let's do it, Eddie. Hold up your bottle. Hey, is this thing moving?
Create high performance health and wellness products that spring naturally from the 7 wonders of the world. Be as clean and beautiful as nature intended. You are the natural wonder. Naturales, maravillas, maravillas naturales.
I didn't even know you were starting. Let's get out of here. That's for our Mexico listeners. Get the natural
Those
wonders.
ship south of the border.
Yes, it's only an extra $2 for shipping.
Yes, it's a cross-border fee.
Yes.
Even if you have Amazon Prime?
Do they have Amazon out there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. They got Amazon trucks out there?
Yes.
Man, I
Amazon's
Worldwide.
everywhere.
Ooh. I tell you, the first time I saw a
They got
Amazon
warehouses
truck
out there.
that looked like UPS truck, I was amazed. I was like, look at that. And somebody said, yeah, they're already all over the place. But it was the first time I ever
Yeah.
saw one. I was like, look at that shit. I
Yeah.
thought it was the weirdest
Yep.
thing I ever seen. I thought I'd share that before we leave. Sorry to bore
Flights.
everybody.
Worldwide.
And to think I talk so highly of all of you.
Sure you do.
Okay, we're gonna get out of here. We'll be back next week. Alyssa is going on vacation. She's got some business to attend to. So until she comes back, we're gonna hold down the fort and be
Me and
back.
Steve.
What's that?
Me and Steve. Don't count on Eddie.
Yeah.
Eddie will be here. Eddie will be here. We got to update. There's gonna
Me
be
and
a
Eddie
part
will
2.
not be together. I just want to put that out there.
Uh-oh. Eddie's not gonna be running around getting all musky down there for the ladies for Alyssa.
How much vacation time do I have?
You only have 30
0
minutes.
weeks.
30 minutes
0
for the rest of the
weeks.
year. Okay, we're gonna get out of here. We'll see everybody next Thursday. And
Does it roll over?
Yeah. Keep. You got.
yeah.
Can't
Eddie,
got-
you
you
use
got
it all.
10
What do you
you got
mean roll
10
over?
You got 10 years of 0 weeks.
Oh boy.
Eddie's the last person to ask if it rolls over. He takes off a day as soon as he hears somebody else is taking off a day, and then says bye. Doesn't even discuss it with us. Okay, we'll see everybody. Go to our website, the m25show.com, for all info on our show and links to podcast and live streams, et cetera, and sponsors. And that's it. And if you get a cramp during sex, it's okay. It happens. No pain,
it
no
off.
gain.
Walk it off.
Walk it off or roll around like a maniac until it goes away into bed. All right.
Eat a
Hey,
banana.
Steve, did
Get
you
some
get it all the way in,
potassium.
or just the tip?
The first time when I had the one pump,
Yes.
I put it in, and as
And
soon as
out.
I pulled out, it shot. I put it in, and then I had to pull out.
On the exit.
So So I got it in. I pulled it out because I was done. At least I wanted to see it,
Yeah.
all my love go
Yeah, was-
everywhere. Okay, come on, I gotta get out of here. We'll see you
Yeah,
guys
was it good
next
for
week.
you?
Oh, it was the best. It was the best orgasm I ever had, Eddie. The fastest is the best. They always say the fastest is the best. Like Sugar Ray Leonard, Eddie. Okay, I gotta get out of here. We'll see you guys.
Greetings, Mark Thompson here, formerly.
Whoops.
Oops.
You got me talking about
Wrong one.
Hey, you know what? No. Hey, tune in next week. We have another show with Alyssa. We're gonna record 3 episodes in a row.
back to back.
Too excited.
I know. I was thinking about all my glory. I remember the look
Oh
on her
my
face.
gosh.
First, there was no smile for like 5 seconds, and then she smiled real big at me. She was either happy she could go or she thought it was funny. Bye bye.
Okay.
Memories in high school flames. Some good, some bad. Can you remember their play that song